John, what's your assessment on that performance this afternoon?
I thought the best team won. I thought Widnes managed the game better than us, and I thought they took the chances better than us. But I can't fault the effort and the physicality of the team. But it's just that we gave 19-6 at half time. Difficult to claw back on this, but I thought the second half show was much better. But we didn't look organised, and we didn't look. We started making things up, but that's by the by. That's how it is, and the best team won.
When you look at Widnes, you knew what you were going to get from players like Danny Craven and in particular Matty Smith.
I thought Matty Smith was magnificent. That drop goal before half time, and then as the second half wore on, he kept rolling it into touch, and it adds to your own frustration, and it just ensures that they're in control of the game, and that's basically how it was. So I thought their pivots organised the game much better than ours did.
There was a number of opportunities, John, to narrow the gap in the second half.
Yeah.
We saw young Joe Burton drop a couple, Ross Oakes over the line. Your thoughts on that sort of thing?
Well, we dropped the ball over the line, and you can't afford to do that. They score them, it's a different game, but they didn't. That's an ifs and buts. But the pleasing thing was, we got in that situation. I thought Widnes were the best team in the first half. I thought we were probably the better team in the second half, but we didn't take the chances, and they managed the game better.
Do you feel if you take them chances, John, the result could have been different?
Well, it'd certainly be different, but you've still got to put the goals over, etc. And it changes the nature of the game, So it's just a disappointing day. But I can't fault the effort and the physicality, not at all. But perhaps we weren't very clever. That's probably the better way of putting it.
Is it just a bit of disappointment, John, that Widnes had given away so many penalties and errors, and you had so many opportunities that you just couldn't convert those?
Well, we had that, yeah, but we also gave penalties away silly times. We started the game in an arm wrestle manner, then we gave them a penalty, invited onto our own line, the score. We gave a 6 again away, invited onto our line, the score. And then we gave a penalty in possession, invited onto our line, and the score. So you just can't do that, and that's what I mean. They were more clinical in taking their chances because they probably had fewer, but they took them.
You went with Billy Jowett and Jordan Lilly. Talk us a little bit about that decision-making process.
Yeah, well, we needed a half-back pairing, and they were the two that looked that we chose after looking at them in training. So. We can all debate now. We can all be kept in hindsight. I've seen many Monday morning coaches. I haven't seen many Friday afternoon coaches. So we can all have hindsight and say how well it went. But Matty Smith and Danny Craven and Owen and the hooker, all I feel control the game better than their counterparts.
You give yourself more than a chance when Eben Skir and Walker come on and they got them tries either side before half time.
I thought the bench, 3 or 4 of the bench, I thought they were outstanding. I really did, and they were probably our better players. But that's something for us to look at, analyse, and see if we rejig the starting team, etc., etc. But we've got to do it with a cool, analytical head as well.
Joe Kear's obviously signed yesterday, John. Is he in contention for next week?
I think there's a pretty good chance he'll play, yes, and I think that today confirms the reason why we've sought him, to tell you the truth.
Just when you're going back to Billy Jowett, he's been very patient, waited for his time and chance this afternoon.
Yeah, but it's not a development league, Mick. It's a league that you've got to try and win. We're not here to develop players. We're here to win games, and we haven't won.
Does Joe Keys join you for all your training sessions now?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So from his signing on Friday, we've got him on an initial 2 weeks, and obviously Hawkington Rovers are closed down. Joe's had his test, his COVID test, and it's negative. So he'll be allowed to join us and train with us, and I'm looking forward to having him.
When you talk about that cohesion and integration, he's been here before, 60 plus games. I think he's done 17 already with Jordan in the halves. so that will bring a bit of familiarity.
Hopefully, yes. Because we look disjointed and disorganised today, so we've got to do something about that.
What's the mood been like, John, in the dressing room?
It's a very sombre dressing room. They're proud of what they've achieved up to now, but there's lots more to achieve this season, and it's very sombre and a very disappointed dressing room.
Any injury concerns?
There's one or two bumps and bruises. I think you've got to applaud Billy Jowett because he's played 50 minutes with a broken hand, we think, so he'll be probably ruled out next week if the x-rays confirm what the doctor feels. So that's the most serious one, but all the others are just bumps and bruises.
How's Aaron Murphy?
He's alright, he's had bumps and bruises all through his life, and we saw his arm on before every game, so he'll be okay. We'll have him. It was just a head knock, and he passed his test. That's why he could come back out.